Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy, guys. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be about Summarize Spoken Text. I am going to tell you each and everything you need to do in Summarize Spoken Text after the changes to get full points. There have been few changes in Summarize Spoken Text, especially when it comes to the content relevancy. In this video, we are going to discuss about what the task is, what's the new updated marking criteria, what are the changes to the templates, and what are the things you need to take care if you actually want to get your desired scores. I'll try to keep this video short and sweet so that you can get maximum information in the minimum time possible. Alright, first of all, remember the first change PT has brought in Summarize Spoken Text is that now you will only get one Summarize Spoken Text. Earlier you used to get one, two, or sometimes even three Summarize Spoken Text, but from now on the first task of listening Summarize Spoken Text, you'll only have one, for which you'll be given 10 minutes. Alright, this will contribute to listening and writing, but the score distribution or the weightage has changed. Still, it is an important question type because it will give you quite a few points in listening and in writing as well. Therefore, you have to make sure this is done perfectly. Let's have a look at the task description now. What happens in Summarize Spoken Text? You'll get an audio lecture. It can be sometimes a video as well, but most of the times it will be an audio. It can be an interview, a conversation, a podcast, anything. This will go on for around 40 to 90 seconds. While the audio goes on, you have to take notes. After the audio stops, you'll have to write down the summary of the lecture or the audio in 50 to 70 words. You'll be given 10 minutes to complete this task. You will have 10 minutes to complete this task, and these 10 minutes include the audio time as well. Let's say your audio goes on for around 90 seconds. So you will only have 8.5 minutes to type in your answer and to proofread it as well. Make sure you keep this thing in mind that the audio time is included in the 10 minutes you have been allocated. Also, there's no rollover time. Let's say if you finish your response in 7 minutes, you will not get extra 3 minutes in the next question. So it's advisable that you use complete 10 minutes in Summarize Spoken Text. This task will give you points in listening and writing both, and you'll only have one Summarized Spoken Text in your test. This is how your screen is going to look like. On the top, you've got your instructions, then you've got the audio bar, and then this is where you type in your answer. You have got the word counter, which you can use to see how many words you have written. Or one summarized spoken text is now 12 points. Earlier it used to be 10 points, but now the content weightage or content points have gone from 2 to 4. This means the content is way more important than other parameters. But what has actually changed in content? PT has noticed this one thing, that a lot of students were using templates whereby they were not even adding relevant keywords. They were just writing the template, adding 3 to 4 keywords, and were getting full points. To get rid of that, to block that, they have made the bar or the level of content higher. Now, if you have to get full points in your content parameter, you have to make sure you add relevant content and not just few keywords which are not even making sense. Still, you can use templates, still you can use the structure, but you have to add relevant content. Now, let me also tell you about the human intervention. Pearson has also introduced that few of your question types, including summarized spoken text, will be marked by a human. This means that in some cases, your response can be sent to a human examiner to be checked. What cases can your response be sent to a human examiner? Please pay attention. As soon as you submit your response and the artificial intelligence or the scoring system recognizes or thinks that your response has got vague content, means irrelevant content or minimal content, and maximum template or memorized response, then your response will be marked by a human examiner who will check the content part. If he or she awards you 0 in content or sees that you have used a template with minimum relevance to the actual audio, you will be getting a big 0. What your job is, you have to make sure you address the marking criteria, provide enough content so that your answer or your response is not sent to a human examiner for evaluation. I'll tell you how you have to do that. First of all, 4 points for content, 2 points for spelling, 2 points for grammar, 2 for vocabulary, and 2 points for form. Now, let's say one audio is given to 100 students, right? And let's suppose each and every student is writing a perfect summary of the audio. No two students will have exactly the same answer, but all of them will have what all of them will have in common are the keywords or phrases or important words from the lecture. Let's say the lecture is about social media. So each and every response will have social media. Let's say if they mention Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, distractions, all of or majority of the responses will have these words as well. Still, there is no right or wrong answer in summarized spoken text. There is no perfect answer. What is the system going to look for to award you full points in content? You need to make sure you have got 7 to 8 keywords. What are keywords? Important words, topic words, words repeated again and again, or any technical terms. You have to make sure you include or your response include at least 7 to 8 keywords from the audio in your answer. You will definitely get 4 points in content. Once you get points in content, you will be checked on your form. To get 2 out of 2 in form, you have to make sure you write between 50 to 70 words, ideally around 65 words. If you write less or more, you are going to lose a lot of points. If you get 0 in form, you will be getting 0 in spelling, grammar, and vocabulary. Remember this thing. How do you get 0 in form? If you write less than 40 words or more than 100 words, you will be given a 0 in your form. So just keep it between 50 to 70 words, ideally around 65 words, but do not exceed 70 words. Then you have got 2 points for grammar and 2 points for spelling. Pretty straightforward. If you have got one grammar mistake, you get 1 by 2. No grammar mistake, 0. And if you have more than one grammar mistake or mistakes, you will be awarded 0. Same thing for spelling. No spelling mistake, 2 by 2. One spelling mistake, 1 by 2. More than that, 0. Vocabulary, you got 2 points. You have to be careful that you use academic words, formal words, no slang language, no short forms. This is what you have to do, at least 7 to 8 important keywords, not just keywords, important keywords between 50 to 70 words, no grammar and spelling mistakes, and be careful with using academic or formal words so that you do not lose points in vocabulary as well. One more thing, a lot of many a times what I see is students, they try to write keywords just to boost up their content, but they're not really sure about the spellings. Let's say if there's a word aeroplane, you're writing that word to boost your content, but you're writing incorrect spellings. If you write incorrect spelling for a keyword, you will not get any extra points in content because computer will not be recognizing that word as a keyword. On top of that, you lose points in spellings. In case if there's any important keyword you're not really sure about spellings, do not write it. I will highly recommend you to not write it. If you have less words, I'll show you how you can repeat those, but do not write any word you're not sure. Frame simple sentences, you'll be 100% fine. Now let's have a look at a proven template which you can use as well, and I'll show you a sample response as well. Before that, as I've told you, once the audio is going on, you have to take notes. Make sure there are a few things which you need to take care of while taking notes. Before the audio starts, make sure your pen and notepad are ready. You have to take proper notes. Write down 6 to 7 keywords at least, or group of words. Focus on important names, dates, places, things, any technical terms or quotes. Write down short forms wherever possible. If you skip something, don't try to recall it. Do not worry about articles or spellings. Make sure you take the notes in an easy and neat and clean manner so that you don't have any issues while typing in your response. This is the template which I need you to use. Topic, whatever your topic is, will go in double quotes. What's the main topic of the lecture? Firstly, the salient aspects with S. Mentioned include keyword 1 or phrase 1. Keyword is not just one word. Keyword can be one word if it's a proper noun. But if it's not a proper noun, you can't just add one word. It has to be group of words or a short phrase. For example, you can't just write boy. You can write a group of boys. Similarly, you can write China. You can write the United Nations. If it's a proper noun, you can write a single word as well. But otherwise, whatever keyword or phrase you're writing should be complete, should be meaningful, and should have some relevance to the topic. It's not that you're writing anything and you'll get the points. All right. So content relevance is important. So include keyword 1, keyword 2, comma, and keyword 3. Furthermore, the key aspects concerned with topic, whatever topic you have written here, you can write the same word here, use double quotes. Please make sure you use double quotes. If you have a lot of keywords, you can write some other word or topic here and some other keyword here. Consist of another keyword, comma, and another keyword. However, the arguments raised also emphasized on again keyword, comma, keyword as well as keyword. You don't need to put a comma before as well as, but you need to put a comma before and. To conclude, he asserted the significance of 1, 2, and 3. That's all you have to do. This is a sample answer. Globalization was the main topic of the lecture. Firstly, the salient aspects mentioned include the merger, IT revolution. IT revolution is a proper noun, that's why it's capitalized, comma, and globalization. Furthermore, the key aspects concerned with globalization consist of the fusion of the world, connected and hyperconnected. Now you'll say that why did I not use a comma over here? In language or in English, if you are using and to connect two similar words or words from the same family or words which are related to each other, like boys and girls, pen and paper, tea and coffee, you do not use a comma before and. But if the word before and after and are completely not related to each other, have nothing to do with each other, or are not from the same family, you have to put a comma. If you look here, connected and hyperconnected, they're going together, that's why I have not placed a comma. But if, let's say, I would have written connected and school, means these two words have nothing to do with each other, then in that case you need to use or place a comma before and. However, the arguments raised also emphasized on interconnected, interdependent, as well as jobs. To conclude, he asserted the significance of universities, schools, and the fundamental change in the world. If I would have written just fundamental, that would have not been a very good keyword. So your keywords should be perfect, should make proper sense as well. Another thing which I need you to be very careful, this is a very common mistake. Make sure in any one question type or any one question in PT, you either use UK English or US English. There are two styles of writing English. UK English means British English or American English. You can either use British or American, but you cannot mix both of these in one question type or one question in the PT test. On your screen, you can see the words which are different in UK and US. You can use this one or this one, but cannot mix both of these. Similarly, you will get a lot of proper nouns in summarized spoken text. Make sure any proper noun such as name of a person, any name of a place, any name of organization, any book title, weekdays like Monday, Tuesday, any month of the year, any religion, any nationality, any language, or any particular event which will not happen again. For example, World War II. If the next World War happens, it will not be World War II, it will be World War III. So, particular event which will not take place again will be capitalized. If this would just have been World War, then we would not have capitalized this, because World War can be any World War, it's not a specific one. A very important thing you all need to take care of, name of subjects are not capitalized like maths and science, but name of subjects which are name of languages like French, English, Hindi, Urdu, Bangla will be capitalized. So you have to take care of this as well. That's all you have to do in summarize spoken text. It's still easy, you can still get the points, you can still use the templates, but you have to add relevant content. What you have to do before the audio starts, make sure your notepad and pen are ready, the marker is ready. While the audio is going on, take as many notes as you can. When you type in your answer, make sure you add proper keywords, meaningful keywords. Write around 65 words, use the template. If you have less keywords, repeat the same, but do not write any word you're not really sure about spellings. Please do not write it. Also, your keywords should be important and meaningful. It's not that you're writing anything. Use formal words. Make sure you at least spend 2 to 3 minutes to proofread. At the end, at least 2 minutes, so that you can fix your grammar and spelling mistakes. Ensure you have got 7 to 8 important keywords, between 50 to 70 words, ideally around 65 words. No grammar and spelling mistakes, and proper vocabulary. You will be fine. Either use British English or American English. Do not mix these, and also capitalize proper nouns, and you will be 100% fine. That's all you have to do. You'll only get one summarized spoken text. It is important for listening and writing, and you have to give your 100%. If you already have any other template you want to go with that, go for it. But follow the instructions. 7 to 8 proper keywords, no grammar, no spelling mistakes, around 65 words, proofread properly, you will be 100% fine. Now, if you want to see if your template is working or if you are doing it the right way or not, we have updated our AI on the website as per the guidelines from Pearson, and it really is very close to what happens in the actual test. I really want you to practice as many summarized spoken text you can before you go for your test. You can practice those on languageacademy.com.au. You will get a clear feedback, clear tips and strategies on what mistakes you're making, how you have to improve the same, and what are the things you need to take care of in the test. Just make sure you go over there, practice, take listening mock test, so that you, whatever mistakes you're making here, you do not repeat the same in the test, and you get your desired scores in the very first go. That's it from this video. If the video was helpful, do like, share, and subscribe. If you like and share and subscribe, it helps the video to reach more audience and helps the channel grow as well. If you ever get your desired scores watching my videos, do let me know. That is something I work for, and that is something which will keep me going on. If you need any help, we do provide on campus and online classes. We've got 13 different sessions running throughout the day according to different time zones. Just give us a call, send us a message, or visit our website, fill up the form. Our team will be with you and we will give 100% to help you out, like we have helped more than 50,000 students to get their desired scores without wasting time and money. That's it. Now go and practice on languageacademy.com.au or download the LA PT exam practice app.